Wenkchemna, the 10 Peaks. Like upwardly curled fingers of cupped hands, they gather a deep glacial pool in their midst. The lofty peaks gaze down into the still waters, their shadowed faces plunging in, as if to wash away the last vestiges of night's darkness. In the depths of the valley, forests of fir and spruce cover the loins of the high mountains.
That's Mount B, isn't it? That's right.
In the hush of daybreak, night retreats into the forest protection, withdrawing its regiments of shadow to the final battlefield. The mountain trail follows a route march along the battlefront, ever upwards through the trees to emerge in the larch-fringed meadows where day has already won its time-bound victory. Above the tree line, the sun-kissed trail heads towards Sentinel Pass, a keyhole in the door between the Wenkchemna and Paradise valleys. Both empty northeastwards into the Bow Valley, the main artery of a powerful natural transportation network, which is slowly but surely carrying the Rocky Mountains away eastwards, stone by stone, sand grain by sand grain. Minnestimmer Lake hangs like a picture in a gallery, a wondrous symmetry of reality and reflection. And as we climb higher towards Sentinel Pass, the lake is acquired by the Wenkchemna peaks as a mirror for their self-glorification. Our path crosses that of a browsing marmot, a sure sign that we are the first human visitors of the day. It watches us warily, but allows us to approach quite close before deciding to flee to a safer distance. The steep south-facing slopes of Mount Temple are a rubble pile. These quartzite and limestone rocks have been crushed and pulverised by the atmosphere's destructive power, then left to find their own way down the mountain under the guiding hand of gravity. The terrain makes for a relentless grind, which would surely be intolerable if it were not for the magnificent assembly of views produced in this mountain theatre. Hundreds of feet of banded rock strata are piled high and sculpted into mountain form. Each foot encapsulates a million years of time. The mountains are like the hands of a geological clock which stopped when this mass of sedimentary material was heaved out of some ancient sea. Fossils of the nearby Burgess Shales in the Yoho Valley to the west are one of the world's most important geological finds and testify to the evolution of life millions of years ago. After 1,000 feet or so of climbing on the lower scree slopes, a short section of scrambling is required to break through the steeper rock band, which has not yet disintegrated entirely into mobile fragments. It is still pretty tenuous stuff, however, as I discovered when almost falling off after a foothold decided it was time to take leave of its historical home. On the screes of the upper ridge, an astounding vista has emerged all around, unnoticed whilst our attentions were focused on where to place our feet.
150 metres to go up.
Great, nearly there, Jim. It's more or less in the bag. See the car park down there, Jim?
From the summit ridge, we can now see all the way down to Moraine Lake, 5,500 feet below. An incomparable blue blended from the hue of the sky, filtering through the prism of height and depth.
Ah, the shoes are wedges, Jim.
"5,500 feet in 4.5 hours, and Gerry made it despite being debilitated by shingles, which was diagnosed a few days later, and explained why he had uncharacteristically toiled behind.
Alright. Well done, Gerry.
I'm doing.
At the summit, we are pitched into an endless ocean of mountain peaks and ridges, riding the choppy waters whose waves and troughs crash in from all directions, to toss the tiny boat in which we sit amidst it all.